I just beat God of War Ragnarok. And oh my god, the journey. Firstly, I gotta compare it to 2018 in terms of how I felt right after beating it. And I definitely feel like God of War 2018 was more impactful than this one. This is not to take away from Ragnarok. Ragnarok is a great game. Fantastic. And visually, even though it is a cross generation release, both released on PS4, PS5, I played the PS5 version and it looks and plays incredible overall. There were moments where I was like, feeling like I was getting cheated or cheap, whatnot, but honestly, it was me making mistakes a lot of the time, and just trying to figure out the enemy patterns and boss fights, stuff like that. But visually, presentation wise, from the design of it, level design, enemy design, visuals, environments, voice acting, just chef's kiss, just fantastic. Um, Everybody came in and did their damn job on this one. Like, holy hell, you feel the love and effort in this game. It's all over the place in a good way when it comes to all the amount of care they took into this. Everything feels like it matters, not just the main quest stuff, but like the side stuff, the lore, the new lore pieces you figure out and learn about that adds to the overall story. Some of the side quest bosses are even more fun than the main story bosses. Things like that. Gameplay has been expanded upon much more. It definitely feels like God of War 2018 in a sense, but also the evolution, the natural progression of what a sequel should be in terms of gameplay mechanics and what you can do. Blades of Chaos have more of an impact and importance this time around, and the freaking Leviathan axe has more of an importance too. Both feel better, play better. There's a third weapon you get too. I was disappointed though. The third weapon is not Thor's hammer. I want a Mjolnir so bad. I would say that probably. Oh man, that's a bit of a disappointment. I was really hoping that we would get Mjolnir and could wield it, but that did not happen. But still, it's a great game, and gameplay wise, doesn't lose a beat. It's God of War through and through. You feel good when you play it. If you're having a bad day or just need to pick me up, this is a game you should play. Oh man, music is fantastic. The score on this, incredible. They were not playing around. They definitely play the right music at the right time to help set the tone throughout. And I just I want to play some more. I've not even done everything. I've not even done everything. I've not 100% this game, and I want to play more. And that's a good thing. That's a very good thing. I beat this on the hard mode difficulty, which is no mercy. You don't have to do what I did. You can play it on Gimme Bounce as normal, or if you want to, be a masochist and go for the hard mode, the hardest of modes, Gimme God of War, go right ahead. Um, but this has been a journey I don't regret going through, experiencing. I think a lot of you guys that are gamers and fans of the series should experience this if you have not already, because it's just something that you'll not forget it for a while. And I've talked about the presentation, the visuals, the gameplay, music, the story. Some might argue that it feels a bit rushed towards the end, but I don't think so. Not too much. I know this game was already kind of feeling rushed a bit in the sense of they wrapped it up and this instead of waiting for a third one, making a trilogy, and that's fine. Um, there are some things I wish kind of happened but didn't happen. It's okay. It still doesn't take away from the great overall story and what they were going for and how it ends and where things are going in the future. I'm excited. I'm excited. I love how once again Kratos defies prophecy. He just spits in prophecy's face once again and comes out on top. It's just like it might be that might be a little predictable to some people. I don't know. I didn't know for sure. I didn't know for sure. Even though I know Kratos has survived hell and back before many times. And this guy is not easily taken down. So I'm glad that he still, came out of this all right. I'm I'm looking forward to his next journey because in 2018 God of War, they did sort of hint at, they might be going to Egypt, might be going to Celtic as well. I would love for the next one to be Egyptian gods and then go to Celtic. Who knows what they might do? They could do another 2-game saga because these games are getting more bigger and bigger, more expansive, take a lot more hard work to do, take more visual fidelity and everything like that to execute. And it makes sense. I mean, these high quality games are not cheap. They're not easy. They take time. And for them to, pull it off like they did with the one camera shot, like they did, it's amazing. Once again, oh man, didn't really have much issues with the camera as far as like it messed me up if I got attacked or like died because of the camera angle. No, it was actually pretty good. And like I said, story, the way it was written and done, very well done. These guys know what they're doing. If we're going to get more God of War games in the future, I trust these people. I imagine the director will change in the future because that's kind of been tradition with God of War games, to have a new director for each game. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But I'm looking forward to it. And my verdict for this is a masterpiece. This is on a personal level, 10 out of 10. I see why it's getting a lot of 10 out of 10s other places too. It is not though, like I've been racking my brain, is my new game of the year? And no. It comes close. It really does. But Elden Ring is still my personal game of the year. This is a second. This is my second game of the year choice, though. But because I love God of War, I do. Oh, man. But for me, Elden Ring does something differently than this game. And I think Elden Ring deserves game of the year over this one. That's just my hot take. That's fine if you disagree. Doesn't take away from God of War Ragnarok. God of War Ragnarok is an incredible game, and you should experience it. It's just experience it, please. But yeah, I cannot get enough of this. And I'm going to jump right back into this and try to 100% it, get everything completed from the side stuff, because that's the great replay value of this game. That's the amount of content still in this game to do and the value you get with it.
Is this sausage?
Sure, why not?
No fucking way. Oh my god. What the fuck, Brock? What the fuck, man? Holy shit. Yo, what? Yo, what?